Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to read a story. The title of this story is called The Contest. Our author is Libby Martinez, and you're going to see that this story is actually an opinion writing, and that means it tells an author's thoughts, beliefs, or ideas about a topic. So we're going to learn how our author and the characters in our story, how they feel or how they believe about certain things. The way that the author tries to make the reader agree with him or her, we're going to see throughout our story. So we're going to learn how the author feels, and we're going to see if we feel the same way with the author. We're going to see also the reasons that support that opinion. So we're also going to think about the author's words as we read. Then we're going to decide or evaluate which details are the most important to help us understand the text. Okay. So right here, we see the cover of our book, really small. Here in a few minutes, we'll see it a little larger. But we see lots of pictures that kind of go with our country. And then we see the back of the head of, it looks like a little girl. She has pigtails with pink little bows in it. And then also, boys and girls, we see our power words right here in the blue box. So we have 3 that go with the story. Our first word is contest. Now, with a contest, that means there's some type of game or competition that someone tries to win. Okay? You have the word liberty, which means you get to decide or choose how you live. And then there's hope, and that means that you have belief or a wish that something will happen. Okay, so let's listen to the audio to find out about our author of the contest.
Libby Martinez thinks being a writer is one of the coolest jobs on the planet. She loves using her imagination to create characters and stories. Miss Martinez's favorite part about writing The Contest was learning new facts about our country. Her new favorite fact is that the Washington Monument is 555 feet tall. As she says, that's as tall as 28 giraffes standing one on top of the other.
Wow, and we're actually going to see the Washington Monument within our story today. Okay, so here is a bigger picture of our cover. So like I said, you can see pictures that represent our country in some way. And then here, there looks to be a character or a little girl. It's the back of her head because I can't see her eyes. And this is her hair. And we see little pigtails and little bows in those pigtails. Alrighty. So our first page, here we see pictures, and it says Symbols of America. Let's see what our text says, or the words, and then we'll go back and look at the pictures. So it says, America has many symbols. A symbol stands for something. A symbol can be a flag. It can be a statue. It can also be a bird. So here we see lots of symbols that represent the United States of America. We see here a picture of Mount Rushmore. Now this is a cliff. It's out in the Midwest. And we see that there are faces carved in stone. And those faces belong to some of the presidents of our country. We see the Statue of Liberty, which is found in New York. We see, of course, our American flag, which we've learned about, and we say the pledge to. Each time that we see a picture of this flag, we know it stands for the United States of America. Our country's bird is the bald eagle. We see the Washington Monument, like our author was talking about, which is in Washington, D.C. And we also see the Lincoln Memorial, also found in Washington, D.C. So we're going to see how our story ties in with these symbols. Okay. See our next page. Okay. So here it says Best American Symbol Contest. So we again see the same symbols, but we